Hello there.
You know, Lost Season 4 currently is really making up for the season itself only being 14 episodes, because technically we should really have about 9 or 10 episodes remaining this season. And I thought to myself, it kind of sucks we only have 3 left, but the season itself, with how, the quality has really made up for that lack of 9 or 10 episodes. They have really full sent it this season. They said to us, hold my time capsule, I have got you guys. Don't worry. We only have 14 episodes, but it is going to be the best 14 episodes of your entire life. It is going to be Thierry Henry number 14 numbers, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be GOAT worthy. So what's going on, guys? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and field student here in Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting his shot, and we have 3 episodes remaining of Lost Season 4, ladies and gentlemen. It is a 3-episode it is a 3-parter finale, with the episodes themselves titled There Is No Place Like Home Part 1, 2, and 3. Today I am recording episodes 10 and 11, which I have just done, and I am going to record episodes 12 and 13. Now, I said to myself, I am not going to record episode 14 today, the finale, because I want to record that tomorrow and lead right into season 5, because I'm rostered on for a lot of work next week, so I'm trying to pump out 4 reactions today and 4 tomorrow, so I can have 8 ready across the next 2 weeks. And yeah, that's just how I plan it out. I want to plan it out, unless, episode 13 ends on some major cliffhanger, which I'm, possibly thinking it will, and I just can't stop. I am planning to stop at episode 13 today. So yeah, let's get into the first episode of this 3-part finale. Let's get into There Is No Place Like Home Part 1, ladies and gentlemen. And let's absolutely smash this thing. Let's have some fun with it. And as always, let's absolutely smash this thing. Let's go. There's got to be the helicopter, right? Sure. No? Yeah, it got to be the helicopter, man. No? Yes? No, it's not.
Got a little chop ahead. Put that away, man. You're freaking me out.
We need this thing.
Oh!
The cargo we got back there.
I recognize him.
Bad mojo.
Miss Decker,
Yes.
want to head back there and let them know we're landing?
Sure. Of course.
The Coast Guard. Who do they have on board? Who does Miss Decker have on board? Oceanic.
Coming in for a landing.
Oh, okay.
It's a military facility just west of Honolulu. It's completely private.
That's one way to write Hawaii into it.
Your families are already here.
Okay. Here we go.
Now, there's a lot of press that want to speak to you.
The Oceanic
As far as
Six.
Oceanic is concerned, you don't have to speak to any reporters.
We'll talk to them.
This is insane.
Is that all right with all of you? They're referring to you as the Oceanic Six. That's not the best branding as far as we're concerned, but it's catchy.
That's
See you on the
insane.
ground.
The world's biggest lie. Here we go. About to see it unfold. Come on.
We all know the story. If we get any questions that we don't want to answer or that we can't answer, let's just keep our mouths shut. It's okay. They'll think that we're in shock.
That's so cute.
We are in shock, Jack.
100%. I'm in shock.
Well, then this should be easy.
Aaron sucking on Kate's thumb, sorry, is so cute. And this 3-part finale is gonna be a movie. Like a movie. Insane. Cinema. I also, like, I've said this since the very beginning of Lost. I have to commend the acting of this show from every cast member. Every cast member has been superbly, cast for their role in this series, because every member, or like every actor or actress, their facial expressions tell an entire story. Like right there, having that sort of slow panning shot from like Sun to Saeed, their facial expressions just tell an entire story in itself, with what's happened the past 4 seasons. Not only what's just happening currently, and obviously I think what's going to happen currently is going to shed light on why, you know, their faces are the way they are, because they're living like the ultimate lie, because clearly there is so much regret, and so much guilt that they're carrying at the moment, and that's reflected in all their facial expressions. They're so invested into the story that's being told. It's so good. So good, so good, so good. I mean, look at Saeed, man. Saeed's like, why is Desmond not here? Jin, we know, like, it doesn't bode well for Jin because of the grave, but you know what's funny? This feels like the conclusion of the entire series, but we still got 2 full seasons after this. Mama Hurley and Papa Hurley. Saeed's got no one. Kate's got no one. I thought Nadia might have been here, actually. Because of all the publicity sort of got, and she would have recognized Saeed and been there for him.
Well, don't try anything stupid.
Understand.
Is that from the chopper?
We're still 5 clicks from the site. I said put it down, Frank. Okay, you're up, boys.
Oh, did Frank drop the bag? Did Frank drop the bag? Intentionally?
You know what the Orchid is?
To warn them?
No, I didn't hear Desmond or Saeed either.
Want to take a walk?
Absolutely.
Get the guns, get some water, okay?
You can't possibly be serious. You just had surgery, Jack. If your sutures rip, you're not gonna be fine.
Can't
So
just sit
stubborn.
around waiting.
Recovery is not sitting around.
I have to do this.
Why?
Because I promised those people.
What's wrong?
Charlotte, did you hear what he said? They're going to the Orchid. They're using the secondary protocol.
What are you talking about?
The Orchid. Why is it swirly, man?
We have to get off this island. Right now.
Oh, that's bad. If it's in Daniel's notebook, then it's bad. Then it's bad. The Orchid, secondary protocol. So that's like Widmore's probably his ace up his sleeve. Because they're going to move the island, but like, we have to get... Oh, man.
I'm catching up.
Your boy's John locked in for this episode. Let's go.
Why don't you take a break?
That's got to be Sawyer and Miles, right? Yep. The boys.
Hey, long time no see.
Who are you talking to up there, Genghis?
So, well, we're supposed to just turn around and hide because it seems like that didn't work so well for you.
I'm sorry, Doc. Maybe this is deja vu, but didn't you just do the whole run through the jungle with a walkie plane?
That helicopter is our only way off this island.
What's with
No.
you getting off the island? You're like a damn broken record.
We got Saeed on the way. If I remember correctly, though, is it 80 miles where the boat is and the island, like 80 miles offshore? I don't know how Saeed is gonna have enough petrol in that little dinghy, to get him from there and back and do obviously he can refuel at the freighter, but yeah, I don't know if that's enough to get to the island and back in one go. 80 miles is a long way.
Look, I put Saeed and Desmond on that chopper. It was my call. My responsibility. Take care of the baby, okay?
That son of a bitch is stubborn. Hold up. You don't get to die alone.
Based on the location of the wreckage, our best estimate of the crash site is here. As you've all read in your briefing books, on day 103, a typhoon washed up the remnants of an Indonesian fishing boat, including basic supplies and a survival raft. On day 108, the remaining 6 survivors, including Miss Austin's baby, which she gave birth to on the island of Mumbai,
Oh, okay.
used this raft to journey here, an island called Sumba. They then came ashore near a village called Manyukonga. This photo was taken by the local fishermen who found them.
They manufactured
Once
the
it was
shit out of
discovered
this.
through the air, they were transported to Honolulu by the U.S. Coast Guard. As you can imagine, this has been an extraordinarily trying experience. They have, however, agreed to answer a few questions. So, ladies and gentlemen, the survivors of Oceanic 815.
Just a clarification, sir.
Dr.
Yes.
Shepard, Dr. Shepard, can you tell us what it was like when the plane hit the ocean? How you survived?
There was a medium wide long shot of me
It happened
staring
really
in the
fast.
jungle.
I remember the impact. I remember the plane filling up with water. A group of us got to the emergency door and got out before it went down.
And those of you who survived, you swam to the island?
No, we had cushions. We had some life jackets. We were in the water for over a day before the current took us in. By then, there was only 8 of us left.
Over here, please. Considering the ordeal that you've all been through, you look pretty healthy having been on an island for more than 100 days.
Is that directed at me, dude?
Well, actually, Mr. Reyes, you were worth more than $150 million at the time of your death. How does it feel to know you're going to get all that money back?
I don't want it back. Any of it. That money was bad luck.
권슬아 씨,
His dad's like,
사망한 사람 중 한 명이 당신의 남편이 맞습니까?
Somebody translate that.
yo, where are the subtitles when you
She
need them?
asked if my husband was one of the people who died on the island.
You gotta stick to the story.
The answer is no. He never made it off the plane.
Miss Austin.
I love the little glances they all gave each other
Like
as
giving birth on the island.
every character was responding.
Scary.
Your son, Aaron, how old is he now?
He's just a little over 5 weeks.
So that would have made you about 6 months pregnant when the U.S. Marshal Service apprehended you in Australia for an outstanding murder warrant. Is that correct?
I'm afraid Miss Austin's legal issue is off the table. Next question.
Mr. Gerard, given the amazing circumstances surrounding the survival of U6, is it possible there are any other survivors from the crash yet to be discovered?
No, absolutely not.
I love this. I love this. This is so good. This is like an Elie Moses live stream, man.
Good.
Mr. Gerard, there's a woman outside. She says she knows you.
Yes.
She wasn't on the list of family members. Her name is Noor Abed Jazim.
She made it. She made it. But we know that doesn't end well. Like I said, everyone had that honeymoon phase off the island, it seems like, from the 6. But it's still cool seeing this reunion. He made it! Let's go!
And why are we going to a greenhouse exactly? You heard John, we're going to move the island.
Everybody gonna converge on one another, man. It's gonna be insane.
How are we going to do that? Very carefully. Well, if you could move the island whenever you wanted, why didn't you just move it before those cycles with guns got here? Because doing it is both dangerous and unpredictable.
It's almost as if it's like a last resort thing.
It's a measure of last resort.
Wow! Wow!
May I have that mirror, please? You know those are 15 years old.
15.
What are you doing, dude?
Communicating.
Communicating with who?
Richard and the others?
Who do you think? All right, now we can go.
Wait, what was that? What did you tell them?
None of your business, John.
I won't be long. If I can catch up with Jack and Kate.
I can start ferrying people now. I can get them there safely. By the time you get back, I can have most of these people on our boat.
How quick is the trip?
You are not going to catch up unless I go with you.
Let's go.
You know what? This feels like the beginning of a 2-part finale, but it's actually a 3-part finale, which is actually insane.
Okay. What? I'm sorry. Just, I'll see you there. Just keep them safe.
Okay, so Jin gets off the boat, or Jin gets off the island with Sun. And bro, Aaron's seen so many women at such a young age. See, the thing is, I know Jin's death is coming, and like I'm trying to prepare myself for it, but I don't think anything can prepare myself for actually seeing it. I love that shot right there. That sort of like that medium wide long shot of Sun staring up those stairs, because if we go back to season 3, I believe, and that I think this was a callback to the season 3 flashback when Sun went to go ask her father for money, I believe. She asked him for 100 grand because Jin's mother was blackmailing her. You had that similar shot of her, you know, confronting those stairs, and I just felt like it was a daunting climb for her, because she didn't want to confront her father in that way, and I feel like she was scared to ask him for that. And then you have that yet again in season 4, her confronting those stairs again and going up to basically ask her father something again. And it's going to be interesting to see whether there has been a development or a progression in the way she interacts with her father from that scene in season 3, I believe. You know, she's pregnant now. She's part of the Oceanic Six. She's lost Jin.
오시아닉 항공사로부터 상당한 금액의 합의금을 받았어요. 그 돈으로 오늘 아침에 아버지 회사 지분 반.
What? How much did they pay her?
이제부터는 저를 동업자로 존중해 주셔야겠죠.
Damn.
What? No.
Respect me in italics is crazy.
제 남편 인생도 망가뜨리고 그런 아버지 때문에 우리가 그 비행기를 탄 거라고요. 그러니까 전 아버지하고 또 다른 사람이 진수 씨 죽음에 책임이 있다고 생각해요.
Now she has the high ground compared to that scene in season 3.
이 회사의 미래는 그때 가서 얘기하죠.
Damn, she stood up to her father and took control of the company. Or our company. Damn. That was so cool. That was so cool. See, that's why on a rewatch, Lost will be so cool, because you have that shot of her, you know, like, you know, with the stairs looming as she confronts her father and she's afraid of him to ask for that type of money. And then you juxtapose it with this scene in season 4 with her having got the settlement, buying shares in his company. Oh, that's crazy.
Dad?
Our company now. You will respect me. Not cool, dude. Not cool. What's a coconut doing here? Not the gold Jesus statues.
Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this?
Surprise! You just knew they were going to subvert expectations right there with the whispers. I was like, surely.
What are you doing with that?
I was like, surely Hurley's happy time on the island
Prowler or something.
wasn't cut this short
Christ
already.
is not a weapon.
Jesus Christ,
Okay.
not a weapon.
Enjoy your party.
Yeah. Surely Hurley got some happy time off the island.
Happy birthday, Hugo.
Wow, you guys are here.
They're all here. That's insane.
Interesting choice of theme.
Yeah. He doesn't get it, dude. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Interesting
What are you
choice.
talking about? Building a fire or hunting boars? I guess not. Listen. Do you
Episode
mind,
1.
Excusing us for a little while. I want to show you your birthday present.
I told you I don't want anything. I don't want anything from the money.
Relax. I got this before you gave us the money.
Is this the car? Yeah. And that's the car he was seen driving when he got arrested before he had that confrontation with Charlie in the interrogation room.
You fixed it. Yeah.
Oh, he know how to drive. I've seen it, man, with the van. Them Dharma vans don't drive themselves. Ah, really? Really?
Something wrong, son? Is this some kind of joke?
No, we can change that. We can change that.
What are you talking about?
4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42. Did you do this?
What?
Those are the numbers. Right there, the numbers I won the lottery with.
Wow, what a coincidence.
No, not a coincidence. I don't want this. I don't want any of it.
Okay, so Hurley's honeymoon phase did not last very long. At all. Bro just got home and it started. You can leave the island, but the island can't leave you. And Hurley was the first target. That's insane.
Does what you say. Yeah, I get it. It's really dangerous and unpredictable. But suppose somehow it works and we move the island. Doesn't that mean the dudes with guns move too?
Yes, I suppose they would.
Well, isn't that, a problem?
I'm working on it.
Well, what about me? I still want to get off it. I'm afraid it's a little late for that, Hugo.
Why don't they go to the Hydra Island? Does Widmore know about the second island? Like the Hydra Island? Because I feel like that's been...
May I have the binoculars, please?
That's been non-existent recently. Like, there's been no mention of it.
You might want to get down lower to the ground.
Why might we want to do that?
Because we're at the Orchid.
Does the Orchid one of the... Is that the last Dharma station, potentially? Because we had the other one with the countdown timer with... I forgot what it was called. The Tempest.
I thought you said you had no idea why he was trying to find the island.
I wasn't being entirely truthful.
When are you ever entirely truthful? What am I looking for?
Look over there on the left-hand side. Watch the plants at the back.
Camouflage, bro. Ghillie suits.
They're already here.
Nah, man. Stop showing me Jin, man. Yeah, big up the extras. Let's go. Woo! Big up the other 4 survivors. Big them up. Alright, seems like... Okay. Seems like he's got enough fuel.
Engine's fixed. Tell Hendrix to try it.
Michael! Oh yeah, Jin's gonna be like, what the fudge? Son's gonna be like, what the heck?
We've got some kind of RF interference with the thermometer.
Of
I can't
course.
see the reef, mate.
Of course we do.
Interference. How is that possible? The radio room's down. I don't know. But something on this boat is broadcasting. If we don't turn it off, I'm not going any closer than 5 miles off the coast. Then I'll find it.
There's always some obstacle, man.
Got yourself shaven? Yeah, I took out my appendix a couple of days ago. Kidding me.
Hard to believe, but it's true.
Well, what else did I miss?
So you got, got Sawyer and Jack together converging on the Orchid. You got Kimi and his boys already there. And then you've got Ben, Hurley, and Locke as well staring down upon the Orchid. It's about to be insane. You got Frank too. So maybe it's best they can probably take the chopper now, while Kimi and his boys are distracted.
Yeah. You know this Yahoo?
Yeah, Yahoo! This Yahoo dropped that phone on you guys.
Yes, it was him. I knew
You
it.
could find me.
and I could fly you out of here. So why don't you do me a favor and get in that back compartment? There's a toolbox. See if you can find something to get me out of these things.
Well, all right. Could I get you boys a nice cold glass of lemonade while I'm back there? Where are Desmond and Saeed?
Your buddies were smart enough to keep their asses on the boat because right now that's the safest place to be.
Son of a bitch.
About 10 months ago, I wrote what I wanted to say at my father's funeral on the back of a cocktail napkin at the Sydney airport. I don't remember what I wrote, but whatever it was, he would have hated it. My father couldn't stand eulogies.
Damn.
The only good thing about a wake is the free booze, he'd say.
Damn, Aaron really loved Kate's thumb.
Not much of a wake because I won't even be able to bury him. So, what I want to say is not for my father. It's for me. Goodbye, Dad. I loved you. I miss you.
It wasn't goodbye for that very long.
Thanks very much for coming. Sorry.
You did that well.
Had a lot of practice.
Hey, yeah. All those speeches on the island, man.
Excuse me. May I have a word with you?
Oh, she Australian.
I'm sorry. I don't understand. Why would he have come to see you?
Oh, he didn't come to see me.
Came to see my sister.
I was still in the hospital.
Oh, sorry, my bad, my
I
bad.
never saw him. He came to see his daughter.
He doesn't sound Australian.
My daughter, Mr. Shepherd. Would you like to know the strangest thing about all this, Mr. Shepherd? My daughter was on your plane too. She was on flight 815.
Can we say her name, please?
You were in the air for 6 hours. Probably just a few rows from her. You never even knew she was your sister. She was one of the ones who died when your plane hit the water.
Come on, come on.
Her name was
Thank you.
Claire.
Boom.
I didn't mean to burden you with this, but you needed to know. I'm sorry for your loss. Your son is beautiful.
That's insane. That's insane. That's insane. The grandma telling Kate that your son is beautiful. That's insane. That's woo.
I don't understand. How did you get back to New York?
Oh, Walt and I, we took Ben's boat and we followed his bearing. A couple of days we came to an island, you know, with people. I sold the boat. We hopped the cargo ferry back to the States.
I'm trying to make up for what I did. I'm trying to help you out here. Translate what I said?
I understand.
Ah.
Hey, Michael! I need you now!
아기 데리고 우리의 가서 기다려. Now.
Self-sabotage the freighter.
All right, let's just relax.
This brother, man.
All right, let's just
Stop.
let's relax.
Wait, I
Stop.
Relax, put the guns down.
I said stop right there!
Please just drop your guns.
Take one more step.
Hey, it's cool the others finally showed face. But I thought the others never left trails. But unless this was intentional from Richard.
So drop your guns.
Richard Cole, man. I like Richard.
Not the one who killed Alex. He's there. Hold on to that for me, will you?
He had that in the
Listen
desert.
to me very carefully, John, because I'm not going to have time to repeat this. Go into that greenhouse through that hole there. Once inside, you're going to turn left. Go about 20 paces until you see a patch of anthuriums on your left. They're in an alcove against the north wall. Face that wall, reach down with your left hand. You'll find a switch that activates the elevator. The elevator takes you down to the actual Orchid station.
Whoa, wait, what?
Okay. I'm sorry, Ben, but maybe I missed the part where you explain what I'm supposed to do about the armed men inside.
I'm going to take care of them.
And how the hell are you going to do that? How many times do I have to tell you, John?
I always have a plan.
Oh man, the interchanging cuts between everyone at the moment is absolutely insane. Accompany that with Michael Giacchino's sort of score at the moment, it feels grandiose. It feels epic in scale. It feels like this is the final showdown. It feels like the conclusion of the entire series, or we're leading up to that. But we still have 2 more seasons to go and 2 more episodes of this season. Oh, we in the greenhouse, man. We in the herbology classroom.
My name is Benjamin Linus. I believe you're looking for me.
Oh, okay. Damn. That was the ending of that episode. Ooh, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. We still have 2 episodes to go of season 4 of Lost, ladies and gentlemen. Like I was saying earlier on in the reaction, that felt like the penultimate episode. That felt like sort of the season there's the season 3 finale where we had, you know, or like any type of Lost finale we've had that's been a 2-parter. It did feel like that. It felt like the the penultimate episode. I wonder if this, because I think the other one, seasons 1 to 3, the 2-part finales aired back to back and they just split into 2 parts for the sake of streaming. So I wonder if this was a back to back to back, like if it was one big sort of nearly 2-hour finale for season 4. That would be interesting, or just over 2-hour finale for season 4, because that would be absolutely insane. It's gonna be interesting to see the comments and to see what you guys say about how this finale was divided. But that felt like I was saying before, the penultimate episode for the season. Like, it felt like we're leading into the finale now, but we still have 2 episodes, which makes me even more hyped right now, because yeah, what we saw this episode was absolutely sensational, with the Oceanic Six getting back to Honolulu, seeing the press conference, and seeing the answers they gave, seeing how they looked at one another, and yeah, seeing the lie catch up to Hurley first. It seems like the island targeted Hurley first, or like Hurley was the first one to experience sort of those drawbacks, or like sort of those withdrawals after leaving the island. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how these final 2 episodes conclude season 4, and how we are going to go into season 5. Because man, I am excited. Like, I'm still thinking about Jin. I don't want to lose Jin, and I know we do, but I don't want to prepare myself for that. Like, I am preparing myself for it, but I am not prepared for how it's gonna go down. Like, it's just like, I know, I've been telling myself for a week now, ever since I saw the episode with Jin's grave, episode 7, I believe, of season 4, but I still haven't prepared myself for it to actually happen still. Like, I just don't want it to happen. Oh man, like, I don't want to lose Jin, man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the reaction. It's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care, God bless, and peace.